talk so much around policy to you today, but what I am going to talk about is why I decided to jump into the internet party. And it all started about 2 months ago when I was chucked into it. And I was scrolling on the internet one day. You know how you go on to find something specifically, and then 2 hours later you're on YouTube learning how to speak giraffe, you know, those sort of things. Well, I was on YouTube anyway, and I came across a clip of Kim, and I thought, oh, okay, that guy looks a bit interesting. I've seen him on the news, haven't really taken much notice of him. But I decided to, I was listening to him, and he spoke about the website, so I ended up jumping on there. And as I started going through, reading through what was on the website, the content, I thought, oh, this is something that I've been looking for a long time. I always felt like there was something missing all the time, every day, and none of my whānau understood it. I would talk to my whānau, the majority of them are all labour workers, you know, if you can't stick a log in it, or you can't ram sheep down it, they don't know what you're talking about. And that's the kind of background I was coming from. So talking about technology and stuff was something very foreign. And yeah, when I come across the website, it really hit home for me. And so I was going through it, and they had applications for candidates, and I thought, oh cool, I'll jump on there, yeah, why not, you know? So I submitted my application, and to my surprise I got an email saying, oh yeah, you can, you know, come to a screening. I went over to Hamilton, and they had held screenings throughout the country, Christchurch, Wellington, Hamilton, a few in Auckland. And I was really, really surprised that from my kōrero that I gave at that screening, that I was actually picked to be one of the finalists. And I thought, wow, this is a huge achievement for someone like me from Te Teko. And I went up to Auckland, met all these other potential candidates, and I was standing there, and we're waiting for the whole show to start, and then we were told, oh, people are going to be watching this live throughout the country, and they're going to be voting to see which candidates are the most popular to get in. And for me, sitting on the side, I was like, oh, well, this was one of the main reasons why I came here, was because my whānau can't connect to the internet down the coast and in the Valley of Tūhoe. And so I was absolutely gutted. I was sitting there thinking, oh, you know, the purpose of me coming is defeated because no one's going to vote for me. Well, anyway, to my surprise, after doing my kōrero, I actually polled in the top 5 on the evening, and I remained in the top 5 too throughout my whole visit. One major thing that really attracted me to this kaupapa was diversity. And it really spoke to me because I'm an MMA fighter, a really good one, if anyone wants to spar sometime. I'm also qualified in cosmetics and hair, so I'm really good at doing makeup and hair. I'm also a father of 3. I've been married for 4 years, and I consider myself, I love being fabulous, I must admit. I was looking for a party who actually represented that, who I could identify with. And I'm looking through them and I'm thinking, oh no, not you. I don't feel like chucking logs at the moment, even though I believe it's very, very important. But no, that's not for me. National, well, I don't need to go there, they wrote a book about that. And then I found the internet party, and I thought, yeah, this is what it's about, you know. And then when I saw the people that were coming together with Lila, a union lawyer herself, a huge, incredible level of integrity, that wahine. Then we have a staunch political juggernaut like my wife over here, Annette Sykes. And then you had this rich guy sitting on the other side, that was, I didn't even know what he was about, really, to be honest. And I was looking at him and I was just thinking, yeah, I see a bit of myself in every single one of them. Strength, like, spunky. And then this coolness, there's this kickbackness that Kim had. And it really reflected for me that this is what Aotearoa is about. It was about diversity, and that's what they represent. And so I was in it, no-brainer for me. When I started learning more and being on the road with the team and learning more from Kim around technology and stuff, it became really clear to me that we've been given hints about this throughout our history. I mean, our country is called Aotearoa, land of the long white cloud, and it's going to be going towards, and that's a huge hint to go, land of the cloud. Could it be a digital one? Could it be the land of the cloud? Also, I'm really, really staunch on this, and I really feel that we've been overwhelmingly, my generation, we've been overwhelmingly represented by a demographic that has never fully understood us. And that's what I stand for too. Instead of getting all these old people in a room talking about what's good for rangatahi, why not invite rangatahi in to talk about it? And that's what it's about. It was around participation. And that's what this platform gave an opportunity for us as rangatahi to have a real voice, a staunch one, and for it to be supported by these whānau. Another thing that I want to touch base on is the relationship here. Now you see the internet party, you see the mana movement, and what it represents and what we have in common for all of us here is that this is what the Treaty of Waitangi looks like in action. This is actually what it looks like. And of course it looks weird because we've never truly seen it before. And that's what it's about. I see this partnership, this alliance, this whakawhanaungatanga as Internet Party being a technological diamond that's cloaked and supported in a korowai of mana and aroha. And so I'm all for it. I want to let you know one last thing before I go is this year is for especially you rangatahi, my sisters and brothers that are here. It is so important that you get involved this year and vote. Who cares who you vote for? I mean, internet mana would be the best. But get out and vote, get enrolled and participate because you are the most powerfulest person in this country right now. Everybody's going to be coming in their swooped up suits and their big cars to come and pretend to be your friend, but we're real here. And one last thing that I want to say is from my queer, when I went to talk to her about what I was getting into and I wasn't too sure if I should because of my age, and I always get that like, oh, you're young to be in there. And I was like, what? She said to me, I said, Nan, am I doing the right thing? And she said to me, well, what does everybody want? And then I said to her, change. And then she said to me, to initiate change, we must first accept it. And so I sat there and I was looking at her like, is that a yes? And then she goes, get out. So I took it as a yes. And so I'm interested in on the East Coast.